Okay, welcome back, guys. So this is going to be part 66 of our trading challenge. So we started on about $10,000 in equity about 2 months ago. We are up at 37,000 in equity and 39,000 now balance. So if we click on P&L analysis, I'm super transparent, unlike everyone else on YouTube and Twitter. You can see the P&L for the last 60 days. It's roughly when we started the challenge. You can see maybe it's even 90 days. Let's do that. Yeah. You can see that our cumulative P&L chart is going in a pretty nice up-only momentum. We had some tough few days, good days, but overall we're up like nearly 3x, actually nearly 4x of our initial investment. So we're doing well. This is the calendar view, right? So we're having overall, this is phenomenal performance in the TradFi world. Obviously, we're not trading TradFi, but at least I like to be transparent in, the drawdowns and how trading actually looks. And these are our open positions. So we have 50 open positions. Roughly speaking, we have about $100,000 of open orders, of open positions. So it's about like 2.7x leverage across the whole account. And yeah, we're trading a mix of longs and shorts. So it's a real mix. And I get a lot of questions asked about me, like how do I enter trades? What's my trading process? And the answer is I'm not going to share all of that on YouTube for free. This is more of a journey. But if you want me to teach you what I'm doing, you're going to have to join the Telegram, which doesn't cost you anything, but you need to be trading on one of my referral links. That way I make a small commission. Every time you trade, it doesn't cost you anything. I make a small commission from the exchange and it pays me for my time. So that's going to be exclusive to the Telegram group chats. I might make a Discord as well. But in short, we have equal long and short exposure. So we are hedged to the market. So if the market crashes to zero, we'll still be okay. In fact, we'll probably make good money. I'm just checking now. So we've got a net $14,000 long exposure. So pretty neutral. I'm just looking at what I have to rebalance at the moment. And the only coin I could rebalance is Cardano. Let's have a look. Let's open that up. This is the only coin that I'm considering rebalancing. I might just close half of it. Sorry, close short. There we go. So I've just closed half of that. Let's have a look at the market. So we've got BTC here, right? On the weekly, clearly in a massive uptrend, right? And this indicator, again, if you want to use it, got a lot of DMs, same for this one. If you want to use these indicators, all you have to do is trade on my referral link, send me a message, and I will give you access. It's invite only, so it will not show up on TradingView. Now, BTC, clearly with an uptrend only. I do think that you should be buying all dips, and I think we're going to like 150K. I think Bitcoin is going higher. I'm not sure about alts, but I do think Bitcoin is going to go higher. So I think it's good exercise to be buying all dips. I think this panic here, especially this orange candle, right? You can see this indicator. I think that's when the rocket, the ballistic missiles started firing in Iran and Israel. And I think this is when they talked about one of those targeting nuclear facilities. So this is obviously when we had panic. That's why the volume is pretty high. But a lot of these high volume zones, they will coincide with significant market news often. Okay, so that's BTC. I still think you should be buying all dips. If we're looking at gold, again, similar shit. I've been talking about this in my Telegram and other channels, buying all dips in gold, right? We're in a massive uptrend. Global economy, pretty shaky. Dollar is shaky. Like governmental debt is pretty shaky across all countries. War uncertainty, inflation. The stocks are, I guess, US stocks don't really have any catalyst for growth. So it makes sense for a lot of individuals to be interested in gold, right? So gold is something I think you should be buying on dips. Hype, again, I talked about this multiple times. Hype is what you want to be buying on every dip, right? You should be buying this on every dip. And you can see if you use this indicator, every time it touches the green line, which is the previous day's low, you just buy. Just keep on buying it, you know. You get such good prices. Look at these entries. You just keep on adding. Just keep on adding. So these assets are almost, yeah, I mean, they're just superior to everything else. Just superior to everything else, BTC, gold, and hype. Now, let's look at ETH. Let's look at ETH BTC. Right, ETH BTC, the problem is we're in a multi-year bear market. And yeah, you can time the bottom, and it is the first time you can see we've gone above the previous month's high, right, this level. But yeah, I'm not touching ETH. I know some people are bullish on it, and it is kind of sort of the catalyst for alt season or the proxy. I'm not touching it. If I want to look for alts versus BTC, I've started recently looking at BTC market dominance. You zoom out, you can see that for the last 1,000 days, right, that's like just over 3 years, BTC, long BTC short alts has been working, except for periods like 2-week period here, when we had the mini alt season. And then we had another period here of about 5 days, I think in May. So it pays to be bullish Bitcoin and bearish altcoins. It pays to be that. Obviously, you have to select what altcoins, not everyone, but like OP, for example, looks like absolute dog shit. AI16Z, Trump coin, aside from the scam news, ENA, like Cardano, AVAX, you know, there's an endless list of shitcoins, or even the newly listed ones. So didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, that's the BTC dominance. Now SPX, let's have a look. SPX, it's again one of those assets that's almost programmed to just go up. It's never, nothing always goes up. Just because it's gone up in the past doesn't mean the world order can't change, right? So again, there have been periods in the past where it has not done well. It has not done very well at all, right? Like done 89% in 3 years, right? Shit happens. 47% in 2 years. 47% in 3 years. Can you afford these drawdowns if you go all in? So ask yourself that. So again, obviously it's safer than BTC, you would like to think, at least in most times. But I'm definitely not adding equities at these levels. I've bought right here, and I think I'm just holding just for that beta exposure, but I've got like shit like Nvidia. I think I've got Meta as well. These are just some interesting ones that I'm looking at to add. But yeah, this is around digital addiction. I want to make a play on that longer term. So stocks, I don't really touch, don't really care. But you know, stocks, crypto, BTC, so stocks, Bitcoin, gold, they're pretty nicely. I mean, they're all different asset classes, so pretty nicely hedged, or sorry, uncorrelated is the right word. But yeah, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I have no edge in S&P 500. I have an edge in knowing my psychology. So if I buy at this level and price dumps, I'm gonna be pissed. And if I buy here, price pumps, I'll be happy. But looking back at it, this is a dumb psychological area for me to do business in. So I'm not interested. Okay, now alts. So we talked about hype. It's the only coin which I actually like. So I'm gonna keep that there. Aave looked really strong TRX looks strong. Ignore this. Fartcoin, I would almost be tempted to ignore it as well. There's not a whole lot of interesting activity going on in the market. Let's sort by volume, right? So we've got Pepe, it's been boring. Fartcoin, Resolve. Look, guys, the market is boring. The market is boring. The market is boring. Like, you got some shit like Rex just going down only. Like, what the fuck is Rex? Like, like what the fuck is this? You know, it was way up there and is down 84% in a month. So this is what I mean, kind of. You can trade BTC versus these alts, and you need patience. You need patience. But, you know, you can see that even if you bought at the highs, you still be up 20%. Bought at the lows, you'd be up 4x. So it's almost a question of sizing slowly these shitcoins at pump and longing BTC. That's almost the game plan. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with this account that we're running. You can see, yeah, performance has been solid. I don't want to do this every day. That's why my video frequency has reduced. I'm trying to keep it more serious because I don't want to be scamming you guys of putting up, you know, retarded takes and drawing retarded, I don't know what to call it. Drawing retarded like triangle shapes and imaginary, you know, imaginary lines that like I pretend that these move the market. Like, I don't want to do that, or even worse, add some RSI indicators or MACD and look for divergences. So I try to keep it real, and I know it doesn't sell. It doesn't sell you the dream, but it clearly works, as you've seen. Okay, and that's kind of who I am. That's kind of who I am. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the video here. I'll keep on running my trades in the I'll keep on running my trades in the background. I have taken a step back just because I think the opportunity is quite low at the moment. That's something I need to work on, at least especially on my main accounts, is when the opportunity is low, get the fuck out. You know, just go outside, chill the fuck out. When the prices are good, right? Like when we are at these levels, these lows here, right? We're on the daily, we're on these lows. This is when a lot of I don't know what sort of catalyst was going on here. I think, yeah, it was the trade wars. I think it was the trade wars right about here. And dollar was weakening. You know, people are panicking here, but this is when you should be buying. BTC is the ultimate asset against dollar weakening. I haven't actually looked at the dollar index. Can you do I wonder if you can do that. Sure, makes much sense. Yeah, the dollar index. Yeah, we're definitely. Yeah, I mean, like it's down like 16% from the highs. If you zoom out, oof, 1985, damn, down 70%. Yeah, so that's the way the market is. Anyway, I'm gonna upload this now, and I'll see you in the next episode. If you have any questions, I've left a Telegram link below the description of every video, so you can find me there. If you want to sign up on the exchange, if you want the indicators, and join the Telegram group as well if you want access to that with any of these exchanges. Cool. Peace.